It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
From the 27, Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On fourth down, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Second and 4. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Take this one in for a touchdown. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bulls are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Love now. Swings this out here for Cohen. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Love. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's good for a Dublin 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. That's caught by the tight end, Herb Smith Jr. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 seconds. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 24-yard line.
Now Love. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. So a 1st interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Now this time he'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. They'll set up a throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. They find some open field here. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. It's a big play there on third down. 49 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Bulls 7, Celtic Tigers 0.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession. Second and 6. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley from 6 yards away. And the Bulls go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14, Celtic Tigers 0. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Love from the gun. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
97. Black shot.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. They're going to look to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bulls are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Love looking to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run up the middle with Cohen. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Again, it's Cohen. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Celtic Tigers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about...
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. Oh, he's going to be brought down short of the 1st, and they are out of timeouts. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing deep for Galladay. It got his man complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bulls come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Gano the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Go. 4-3 rail. Rail green. Red. Ball red.
Love now to pass on 1st down. Looking here for Smith downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. Throwing. Love. Goes right back to Smith again. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Ready,
Smith Jr. 8 yards on the pickup.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Love. He's got some room to operate. Touchdown! Irv Smith Jr., his first touchdown on the year. And the Celtic Tigers are able to cut into that deficit. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got Bellinger. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll set up to throw. Throwing deep for Galladay. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Brooklyn 1st down.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. This is caught. Touchdown. Kenny Galladay, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bulls take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
35. Celtic Tigers 14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken from about the 12.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Touchdown! Tariq Cohen, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Celtic Tigers get a bit closer. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this one is incomplete.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get him.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally, someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's got daylight. Touchdown. A great play there. 55 yards. And the Bulls get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 4th down, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has. This offense so far on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Now this time he'll look to throw. Touchdown! Isaiah Hodgins. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bulls are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Celtic Tigers 21.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the double.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. Quick slant. Dotson.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st down, Love to pass. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Dublin 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Love. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Love's throw there into the hands of Ross. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's good. 4A. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Love. Looking for Ross again. He finds him again. Touchdown! John Ross, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Celtic Tigers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. Love throwing for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Now back to throw. That's caught by Galladay. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. To throw now on first down. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
A pickup at 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley from 8 yards out. And the Bulls are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Gano the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down, going to the air with Love. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Strike 2. Cross it. 6. On the ball.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
Let's go. Black shot.
A loss of
Red
7.
cycle.
It's 4th down.
Yo, blue.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road, how about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they bumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for our visitors, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Dubliners, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.